What was your best purchase this year? A new bed. I sleep so much better now. Edit, just so I don't have to keep answering. I bought a Sealy. No, this isn't an ad for them. I bought a $2 travel mug that gets me free coffee from a gas station on every Tuesday. I can't wait for my 200th free coffee because after that I'll have essentially paid less than 1 penny for each refill. This is the goal in life. Travel in Tuesday at Burnderry? Oh yeah, 100%. I impulse bought a massive cutting block from IKEA that lives on our counter for $14. We love it, even if IKEA performs some sort of Jedi mind trick to get us to buy it. We came in for a desk. IKEA, hey, your cheese needs a desk too. These are the hors d'oeuvres you're looking for. LASIK. Seriously, I have not had a second where I have regretted it. It truly is life-changing. People who just see naturally, you have no idea how good you have it. Edit wow. This comment got a lot of questions' attention. To answer some, it was not painful. I had some dry eye on the way home after the surgery that felt like sandpaper, but once I was home I napped thanks to the medicine, and by the time I was awake it was gone and I could see. It takes some time for it to heal, but the healing process is painless. The surgery did not hurt whatsoever, you are completely numb and it was extremely fast. Please do not try to cut costs for it. This is your vision, so make sure you find someone very reputable. If you are on the fence about, do it. It's seriously the best decision I've ever made. Thanks for the awards. Same here. I got it in August and I still wake up sometimes and am like, holy shit, I can see. I can fight. Edit, thank you for the love, everyone. May good sight be with you always. Source for anyone curious. I have been referencing this multiple times a week since my LASIK in August. A soft close toilet seat. No longer will I be awoken in the night by the phantom midnight pooper. Have fun accidentally slamming any non-slow toilet seats you happen to encounter for the rest of your days. This. I make an ass of myself at friends and relatives' houses. Consider the cost of your opulence up. I make an ass of myself in my own house. Only one of our 2 toilets has a soft close seat. I'm reading every one of these responses like they are the customer on a late night infomercial, and it makes the comments way more entertaining. Especially the comments about therapy. 1010, would work through my fear of abandonment again. I bought a running 84 Camaro for the sake of learning how to work on cars and having a project vehicle. I've been wanting to do this since I was a kid. So far I've rebuilt drum brakes, changed U-joints, changed all wheel bearing seals, bought a new carburetors, upgraded to an electric radiator fan, restored all the gauges back to factory original, and a bunch of other stuff. I will say I've learned a substantial amount so far. When I get some money saved up, I'm gonna tear into the engine and rebuild it. No edit, I'm leaving it as an 84-foot Camaro. Project car post is up. www.reddit.com Project car comments got to a bago te project car back in Marshir Swatch. I've kind of always wanted to do this. How difficult was it to get started on this? As long as your mechanical enthusiasm outweighs your mechanical ability, it's easy. I started with a 600.00 BMW E30. Although cheap ones can't really be found that much anymore. Find something that interests you, and you'll find a community behind that. Whether it's an old IROC, a Dodge Shadow, or 80s BMWs. Someone has the answer to the question you're looking for. I can't even imagine how much of a pain in the ass that E30 was for sourcing parts. It's really not that bad. The bigger problem now is sourcing an E30 for a reasonable price. I sold my E30 for a mere $1,012 years ago because the wife made me feel guilty because it didn't have airbags. It was silver with a pristine red leather interior. I purchased it from the original owner who babied it. I love that car and miss it every day. It was such a fun car. Purchased a solid 14K gold Swiss watch at a garage sale for $5. Probably my purchase of the year. I worked in a small jewelry shop for a few years in my early 20s, and was always responsible for taking packages to the post office. The only one my boss ever showed any concern about was a solid gold watch when we had to send off to a specific watchmaker. He told me if anyone acts fishy on my way to the post office, throw the other package I had at them and run. They're that valuable. You want it, go and get it. Street smarts. I need a money clip, engraved? And a $50 bill. Don't worry, I'm just going to throw it at the first sign of danger. Bought some pants a week or two ago. I've had only 2 pair for quite a while and it will feel nice to have some more. Look at Mr. Fancy Pants here, owning 3 pairs of pants. We're not all Rockefellers, you know. You better watch who you're calling Mr. Fancy Pants. Does a refinance count? Ended up with a 2.375 rate and saving like 160 grand. Yeah buddy. Went from 4.25 on a 30 years to 2.75 on a 20 with zero money out of pocket. Payment is about the same but ends 10 years sooner. Edit 1. I don't know much about this, my wife and mother-in-law did it too. I think we just told our mortgage lender, Liberty Mutual, that we wanted to refi and would go elsewhere if they didn't hook us up. 3. I am sorry I'm not more helpful, but going to your mortgage provider is a good first place to start. Same except 15. My principal and interest payments basically traded places. It's seriously so nice. It's like 23rd goes to principal with 13 RD going to interest now instead of reverse. We were able to go from 26 years remaining down to 18 years and it's only $40 month more than we were originally paying. Also, it saved us $150,000 over the life of the loan. If you are in a position to refinance, ducking, do it. I listened to the commercials for months and finally said okay, I'll look into it, and holy shit, it's worth it. I bought a new vacuum cleaner. It's so much better than my old vacuum cleaner. I love it. Edit, lesson learned, don't make a comment on Reddit then walk away, cause I came back to 157 notifications for all your comments. I did my best to read them all, but for future commenters, here is my new vac. A telescope. It's so incredible to see Jupiter, moons and Saturn. And see that there is much more in the sky than meets the eye. Hashtag X200B. Edit, thanks for the awards. For those who intend to purchase a telescope, I really recommend to spend some time doing research. There are different kinds of telescopes and their use depend on the purpose you have. A good telescope for viewing planets may not be the best for observing deep sky objects. A telescope may be great to use at home, but might be too big to travel with. Another might be easy to set up but not the best for astrophotography. It's really important to do some research to find out which kind better suits you. On December 21, 2020, Jupiter and Saturn will align such that you can see them together in the same telescope, and even with the naked eye. It's called the Great Conjunction. Edit, to answer some common questions, it should be viewable from most anywhere in the world. In the northern hemisphere, look southwest. In the southern hemisphere, look south. The best time to view will be 30 minutes to 2 hours after sunset. If it's cloudy on the 21st, don't worry. The 21st is just the date that they're closest. But since the planets move so slowly across the sky, it should allow for similar viewing in the several days before and after the 21st. The planets will appear pretty low in the sky, so try to find a viewing location where you can see as much of the horizon as possible in the proper direction. Since there are several nights this will be visible, it's best to try early to find the right spot. Copy pasta from another Redditor, donate your hard-earned upvotes to charity. Comfy pants. Haven owned good sweatpants ever. I finally ordered 3 really nice pairs since I've been working from home all year. The day after I got them, the vaccine was announced. You're welcome, Earth. Edit, I'm not a comfy pant expert, but people keep asking me what I got, so I got 3 different styles from Nike. My favorite was these Nike Club fleece joggers. There are many recommendations below though. Bought an ice cream for a girl. We're together now. My frozen heart melted. A good backpack. I didn't think it'd be so handy, but I use it every day, and it's knowing that I can just grab it and go instead of worrying about getting stuff gathered up, or realizing I left something home that I needed. I'm mildly obsessed with backpacks. I don't even know how many I have, but definitely one for every occasion. Do I not have pockets and just need something to keep my phone, wallet and keys? I've got a pack for that. Need to throw my laptop and other work accessories in? There's a pack for that. 2 to 3 day trip? We're covered. Multi-day backpacking trip? I'm good there. And somehow I still want to buy more. Technically not this year, but in December 2019, without knowing what was around the corner, I bought a bidet. Little did I know what a great purchase it would actually turn out to be. Even without the pandemic, it's probably the best purchase I've ever made. Bidet gang, rise up. Edit, okay, rise after you're done spraying. It's completely ruined me. So much so that I'm contemplating buying a portable one to use when I have to use a bidet-less toilet. Honestly, same. I bought one for Black Friday last year after like a year of talking myself through my weird American hesitancy about using one. Now I don't know what I'll do if I ever end up back in an office.